Hello, welcome to Studio Pixel. This is the seventh chapter of Volkswagen modeling in Maya. Okay, from the last sixth chapter, we have already created these surfaces. Now I'll just put those windscreen in a new layer, and right now I'll continue with this uh, few portion of the model that need our attention. So rest of the things I'll just put and hide, and I'll just concentrate around this windscreen, the back door area. Okay, just rescale the shapes. Fine, and I'll put some cuts over there. So to combine those two, and I just merge those vertices. I'll just use the split polygon tool and put some cuts over here. Another one over here. Fine. So now just merge those vertices. Fine. Cool. So just reposition those so that the polygon looks a bit clear. Just rescale so that those are in the same plane. Now I'll consider on the back fender, and as I told you that I will not going to readjust the vertex but recreate the edges according to my direction, and I'll just delete those unwanted edges after I created my required cut flows. That is entirely up to you though, because it's a process that I just felt very comfortable with. So it doesn't necessarily that you also have to like this. Just try to continue those those cuts from the back portion of car. Just combine those, and I'll just merge those vertex. Fine. Cool. Okay, now from the base of the car, I'll definitely need some you know adjustments over there. So I'll put some one single vertex over there, and I'll just push it upwards, and here again I put one single cut. Oops. Oh, okay, it doesn't matter because the number of polys are not same, that's why it don't took the, so I have to create manually. Fine. So just combine those, and now I can merge the vertex. So there's tree, and you can see there's a problem over there according to my cut, so I'll have to put one single cut over here. Fine. Now just confirm those edges so that it will look fine. I have to merge those vertices, and I'll just use merge vertex tool. Just drag on, and just make sure the doors are pretty straight. Just change the pivot, and just maintain the curve flow, sorry, cut flow. That's it. Okay, now I can, snap those vertex first so that my position remains same. I have to readjust those cuts. Cuts are not in the same direction, I mean the same flow, so I have to reposition them. As you can see, as we have already created our basic shapes through the viral and boundary and this kind of you know structures and these kind of tools that really helped us. So right now what I'm doing is nothing special. I'm just creating those uh, just readjusting those surfaces that I have already created and which are absolutely nearly perfect. Just I have to adjust those vertices so that I can get my seamless edge loops. Just delete those. Fine, just slide edge tool through the surface so that my no surface flow doesn't affect. Fine. Now the same thing will definitely work for the fenders, the back fender. Again, now just here I have to create this right continuity loop so that there don't any kind of pinch or something. So just merge, just have to force it. Fine, merge those. Have to delete those edges. Same, and I need one single cut over here, I believe. So insert edge loop tool and just fine. So now you can see that's how my loops are perfectly getting into the flow according to my surfaces. So just to recreate those, just extrude those edges and just make sure the vertex are in the same loop. Good, fine. So just there's been a little bit disturbance in the outer shape, so I'll just make sure the everything is going perfectly fine. So it's cool. Fine. Now save the project. Fine. Just make sure that the surface flow doesn't get affect from my previous work. So just get rid of those deviances of the cut. Fine. Just delete the half. Just move aside so the surface flow remain pretty much same. Again, I'm just creating those edges. and deleting those unwanted edges. Fine. This is very important that you maintain your surface flow while you are creating that model. This is really important. So now I'm coming to the front fender, and I just again recreate those edges. Fine. And I'll just delete those extra parts. Fine. Now I need two more cuts over there, so the vertex can merged. Fine. Fine. So it's almost there. Okay, now I can by readjusting those fender area. Now we can concentrate on other parts also of the car, which I have put in a hide, and just to make sure this car flows are absolutely in the right places. Cool. Okay. uh, Fine. Just to make sure this no unwanted cuts are out there. Just repositioning this. There's a five-sided. I have to just merge this so that the five-sided don't happen, and I have to rebuild this area, because otherwise it won't affect. It will show you some pinch or something. You have to avoid that. Though you won't find any kind of difficulties for texturing about these areas in general, but still we gonna avoid those pinches that is not actually acceptable on a good model. Fine. So just just repositioning those vertices, which is it literally helps, because when you are creating any kind of model, you just keep adjusting those vertices, so that your forms doesn't get affected by any kind of changes. It literally helps to maintain the surface flow and everything. Whenever you find one single vertex is not in the right direction, you just select that and just put in the right position. Okay, so I'm just stopping over here in this chapter, and we'll see on the 8th chapter on the further steps. So thank you very much.